where Nepal's former Chief Justice Sushila Karki has been sworn in as the interim Prime Minister of the country. The ceremony was held at Nepal's Rashtrapati Bhawan and capped days of speculation and behind-the-scenes negotiations, bringing to office the country's first woman head of government. Following the oath-taking ceremony, it was decided that general elections would be held on March 5th, 2026. Now, besides President Ramchandra Paudel and PM Karki, Vice President Ram Sahai Yadav and Chief Justice Prakash Man Singh Rawat were also present during the swearing-in ceremony. India's ambassador to Nepal, Naveen Srivastav, also met and congratulated the newly sworn-in Prime Minister. My colleague Brian Thomas is joining us for more details on this story. Brian, Nepal finally has its interim government. It has its interim Prime Minister, which is former Chief Justice Sushila Karki. Take us through what is happening over there on the ground and what is the situation over there now that they have an interim head of government?
Malvika, clearly Nepal's former Chief Justice Sushila Karki now was sworn in as the interim Prime Minister of Nepal, very much like you mentioned, and it also very importantly marks a very significant moment of the country's political transition. Very importantly, the oath of office and secrecy was also administered by President Ramchandra Paudel at a ceremony that was held at the presidential residence in Kathmandu. Karki, who was earlier served as the first women Chief Justice of Nepal Supreme Court, now assumed the charge also as the head of interim government, which is tasked with steering the country towards stability and overseeing in the upcoming electoral process itself. Very much you mentioned that Nepal's President Ramchandra Paudel also, acting on the recommendation of the Prime Minister Sushila Karki, has dissolved the current House of Representatives that was effective from Friday itself. And the fresh mandate will also be sought from the people with the election for the new House of Representatives that will be scheduled for Thursday itself, that is Falgun 21st, which is also known as March 5th, 2026.